Think about revenue as a continuous system. It begins with data, signals, and intelligence. Then decision-making, workflows, and outcomes. Finally, learning improves future decisions. Over the last decade, companies invested heavily. But technology alone doesn't create alignment. We need intelligent systems. Subscribe to Pravraha.
Think about the operating system on your computer. You probably don't think about it very often. You open an application, you move a file, you connect a device, you run a process, and underneath all of it, the operating system coordinates what's happening. Now imagine if every application had its own completely separate environment. One couldn't access your files, another couldn't communicate with your network, a third couldn't interact with anything else. You could still have powerful applications, but the experience would be incredibly difficult to manage. That's essentially what has happened inside many revenue organizations. They have powerful tools, but they don't always have a system that makes those tools, people, data, and decisions work together. Today, we're going to explore what a revenue operating system could look like. The 4 questions. Every revenue system should answer a useful revenue operating system should continuously answer 4 questions. What is happening? What changed across our accounts, customers, markets, and pipeline? Why does it matter? Which changes are meaningful and which are noise? What should happen next? Who should act? What should they do and when? Did the action work? What happened afterward? And what should we learn from it? These 4 questions create a feedback loop. Without the final question, organizations repeat the same mistakes. Without the first question, teams operate blindly. Without interpretation, teams drown in data. Without action, intelligence becomes another dashboard. The operating system connects all 4. The revenue operating loop. Think about revenue as a continuous system. It begins with data. Data tells you what exists. Then comes signals. Signals tell you what is changing. Then comes intelligence. Intelligence helps determine why the change matters. Then comes decision-making. The organization determines what action should happen. Then comes the workflow. The system helps execute that action. Then comes the outcome. The customer responds. Finally, there is learning. The organization uses the result to improve future decisions. So the loop becomes data to signals, to intelligence, to decisions, to workflows, to outcomes, to learning. And then it starts again. That's much more powerful than simply adding another automation. The next generation of revenue organizations won't simply be collections of sales, marketing, and customer success tools. They'll operate more like intelligent systems. They'll continuously collect information, interpret change, prioritize decisions, trigger workflows, learn from outcomes, and improve over time. That's the idea behind a revenue operating system, not another dashboard, not another AI assistant, not another application. A system that makes the entire revenue organization work better together.